ain't got it. I hear you. Okay, hold up. Let's break that down. Because you out here trying to win in music licensing, but you can't hear money because you can't afford to be successful. Okay, let's go.
When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now?
When you talk money, I can hear you. You ain't got money, that's a cold blood. When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
I sorta like a bill collector, finance director, like the banks ain't lending out doubt. When you rake up money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't hit on my.
Hey, Bubble on deck. I'm your host, Tamara Bubble. You know what time it is, aka the I Hear Money Coach, aka your favorite sync superstar. Let me just, get that hug to myself. Anyway, on your behalf, I'm out here giving you the necessary information that you need to win and kill it in sync. All right. And you know what I need from you. 5-star review, okay? And make it happen quickly. Do that ASAP. All right. I also need you to share this podcast. I need you to tell the people that the information that you need is right here. Tell them to subscribe. All right. Share it on your page. Comment on my page. You could be on some next time go live, Bubble. I'm still considering it because at this point, y'all ain't gonna play my face. All right. But you could tell the people next time go live. But more importantly, I want you guys to share this and get this information out here. Okay. Because I want to see some more sync superstars. So let's get into the sponsor for this episode. All right. The sponsor for this episode is the Sync Superstar Academy. And let me tell you how bomb these sponsors are. All right. These sponsors, okay, because you know I had something to do with it, else it wouldn't be bomb. Anyway, let's get back to the important part of this. The sponsorship, right, is just like the whole, like what they're doing is creating an entire lane. What we doing? Creating an entire lane for you to win in sync. Like literally create your financial freedoms from this music licensing. Okay. So anyway, let's get into it. There's some advanced level courses, right? The Sync Superstar Challenges. It's the 30-day and the 24-hour accelerated version of the 30-day Sync Superstar Challenge. And they out here. I'm trying to tell you, the information is going to help you master sync. This ain't no what is a sync and what is a music supervisor. This, you are going to be a whole sync superstar out here in these streets. And I think I explained what a sync superstar is on this podcast. I definitely have in my workshops, my sync workshops, but sync superstaring is at a minimum 6 figures consistently. Okay. So if you're out here taking sync courses and your teachers is not showing you how to consistently kill it out here so you can do music full time, okay, and thrive while you're doing it. We're not eating bread and crackers and saying that we full time doing music out here in the streets, okay? We're going to eat nice. Okay, anyway, if your teacher is not providing those level of results, they're failing you, okay? I need you to know that you need to come over here so I can help you kill it in sync. I'm going to help you master music licensing. At least my challenges are, all right? So once you out here mastering, Let's just talk about it, okay? Once you master sync, because I'm going to give you the sauce. I'm going to give you all the sauce that you need, like just real soupy, real drippy, all right? You're going to get real drippy in sync, right? You're going to start killing it out here. Your spaghetti going to be lit, okay? I'm just telling you, your spaghetti going to be lit, okay? Anyway, a meatball could roll off the table. Your spaghetti still going to be popping, all right? Uncle Sam going to see you with your spaghetti and see all that sauce, all right? Uncle Sam going to say, hold up, some of that spaghetti belong to me. And let me tell you what the Sync Superstar Academy is doing. Let me tell you what these sponsors out here, how these sponsors out here hooking you up, all right? Because Uncle Sam going to come try to take some of your spaghetti. And you're going to be like, hold up, back up, Sammy. Okay, don't touch my spaghetti because I'm out here with a whole sync business, okay? Bubble done gave me her sync biz tax deductions, okay? That Sync Superstar Academy is so lit. They showed me how to get to the money and they showed me how to keep it from Uncle Sam. Okay, that's just what this academy doing. And I hear you. Hold up, because some of y'all going to be looking from the sidelines and y'all going to be hating on my spaghetti. Y'all going to be hating on the other Sync Superstar spaghetti. And y'all going to be like, hold up, why y'all didn't make no spaghetti for us? And I'm just trying to tell you, like, but you didn't give me no money so that you could get this sauce. So your spaghetti over there is just a little bit dry. Okay, so your spaghetti dry over there. But let me tell you something. Even if you don't got the money to come get the sauce, let me tell you what the Sync Superstar Academy doing out here in these streets. Because we're not playing. 2023, I want to see more Sync Superstars. Let's go. Let me tell y'all what while you were sleeping, Bubble done went and became a board certified credit consultant. Okay? And let me tell you what Bubble's doing out here in these streets. Bubble gonna fix your personal credit. Okay? Okay? Okay. I'm going to make sure you can get the credit. So you can go pay for the sauce, take the challenge, get that sauce, and then keep your spaghetti. Once it's drippy, you can give dry spaghetti to Uncle Sam, okay? But Bubba gonna get your spaghetti drippy, okay? Real saucy. All right, once you take the challenge, and then you gonna keep your spaghetti, that drippy, juicy sauce, the money that you're making from Sync, away from Uncle Sam. And if you can't afford it, because I know you're sitting on the side saying like, well, hold up, we want in too. Bubba gonna fix your credit so that you can get access to this information. All right. I don't want you guys to sleep on these resources. I really want you to know have been in your shoes, and I figured it out. I'm not gonna leave you behind. What did George Bush do? Look, the one thing George Bush did while he was in office, okay? No child left behind, okay? No Stink superstar left behind, okay? We lifting as we climb out here in these streets. I'm already winning. I'm going to show you the way. I'm not going to play around. I'm not going to tip you a little bit of information. No, when you finish taking that challenge, you are going to be a master at music licensing. All right. All right. We're going to make it look effortless. People going to be looking around like, how is she killing it? How is he killing it? What are they doing over there? What's the secret? And you just tell them go see Bubble. Okay. Tell them like, I don't want to do nothing but see Sync superstars out here. Okay. So that's the sponsor of this episode. Now let's get into why this podcast exists. 4 reasons. 4 reasons why this podcast exists. Numero uno. The first reason is I want to show you guys how to save money in your Sync business. So I got to tell you where I'm hearing money in those instances, where I'm hearing you just giving money away to Uncle Sam. I'm going to always point that out. All right. The second step the second goal and reason for creating this podcast is to increase your funds. All right. Increase the money that you hearing in music licensing. All right. All right. The third goal of this podcast is to transform your mindset. Like I want to say this too. Let me just pipe down a little bit, because I want to point this fact out like that. A lot of people don't win in Sync. It's because of their mindset. Like, guys, your mind is going to control your actions. You got to already believe in yourself. You got to be willing to invest in yourself, and you got to be willing to go against the grain, go against what people are saying. And then I'm going to just say this now. If you take my course, you're going to need to forget everything you think you know about Sync. Because I'm going to point out some things and some philosophy and some strategy that you was not out here thinking. And you definitely wasn't out here doing, because you would be killing it if you were. All right. So I'm going to put you on to what I know with this course. And then the fourth goal of this podcast, and definitely not the least, is to activate your superstar. My whole entire goal with this podcast, with the course, with all the resources available at the Sync Superstar Academy, I want to see more Sync superstars. So we're going to be activating it. Okay. Now, I do have to do a disclaimer real quick, because you ain't going to sue me about any of this information. You ain't going to sue me about any of these Sync Biz tax deductions. You ain't going to sue me over any resource that I provide. Okay. I want you to know that my CPA license is no longer active. Former CPA over here. Okay. I got the knowledge. You can't unlearn any of this stuff. All right. But what I do want you to know is that I am not providing you professional tax, legal, or business advice. I'm not your lawyer. I'm not your CPA. You have to consult experts and professionals out here, okay? Currently licensed professionals, all right? And to implement, especially a lot of these strategies and things that I'm going to offer, I'm just going to give you some free game. So let's get into it.
When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now? Hey. You ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't hit on my. I keep it moving like the tax collector, let the credit checker, let the whole world pay full price. But if you ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't shake that price.
Okay, let's get into this episode. This is going to be real quick, okay? Because if you can't afford it, ain't much that I can tell you. But what I will tell you is what you're really saying, okay? When you out here hollering, as soon as somebody mentions something invaluable or important to you, or something that you was actually interested in paying attention to, and then as soon as they start talking the price it's going to cost to get that information, or to get to that dream of yours, or to get to whatever it is that you're trying to invest in, you just back up out the room. I mean, you can't always get everything free. I don't know who taught you. I don't know who raised you. Okay. But let me just tell you real quick about what I can't afford it means, okay? When you hollering out, I ain't got it, you just basically saying you ain't willing to do what it takes. Because you was in the room for a reason. You was listening for a reason. You obviously know that you probably need this product or service, and you, for some reason, you backing down. And you saying it's because you ain't got it. But when you saying that you can't afford it, you are essentially saying this is not important enough for me to figure out. And that's very damaging. That's very detrimental. Like, imagine the impact that that's going to have on your career. Because I'm going to give you some examples to where I know you lying. I know you can figure this out. But when you're saying you can't afford it, it's because you're saying you're not willing to figure it out. Okay. So let's go over a couple examples of things that you make a way when there's no way. Okay. So when we're talking just education and college and all this stuff, when people trying to go to the college or the school of their dreams or where they've always wanted to go for said degree, right? Whether it's the parents trying to get the kids in a private school or just the child trying to go to a four-year university, their dream college or whatever's, they be saving up like crazy, right? Parents be saving up, got the 529 plans and all this other investment plans. Like, they'll pull from their 401k. They'll take out loans, student loan this, student loan that. And they don't even know if they're going to graduate. Like, they just betting on the fact that they trying to get there. Okay. That they applied and they got admitted. All right. So when they know they don't got the money, they start planning in advance. They out here getting scholarships. They out here getting Pell Grants if they really broke. They out here just getting grants and applying for things to get this money, to get to this education, to get this possible degree that potentially ain't going to get them no high paying job and help them to pay these student loans off. Like, that's the plan. They're planning to go into debt. Anyway, that's just one example. I ain't never heard nobody say, I got accepted into school, but I can't afford it. So I'm just not going to go. I just decided that, I'm not going to try to figure this out. I'm just not going to go. Yeah, I got into Harvard. I decided I'm not going to go. I ain't never heard it. I ain't never heard nobody say that. They always go ahead and figure it out. Okay. Another example, because everybody can't relate to college. College ain't for everybody. I'm trying to tell you now. Anyway, let's talk about a car. Matter of fact, let's talk about you went on a game show and you won the car. Let me tell you something. When you go on these game shows and you win these prizes, I want you to know Uncle Sam want their cut. Okay. Just so you know how the government works, any winnings, whether it's lottery, prize, sweepstakes, I don't know what you want to call it. Okay. You go to the casino and you hit big, whatever you do and you win it. Uncle Sam said, no, ma'am, no, sir. Some of that money go to me. If it's over $600, Uncle Sam want they cut. Okay. So let's say you go on a game show, you run up on Price is Right or something like that. One of them daytime game shows. I don't even know what's out here now. Anyway, if Price is Right is still on, you ran out there and you go and you won that Bugatti. Because Price is Right, let me tell you something. Price is Right be up in their prizes now. They're not out here giving Pintos and Toyotas and stuff like that. They're giving them these real gifts out here. Okay. Anyway. I wish I lived in California because I would go on that show. I'm just saying. If you live in California and you want to let me hold your address so that I can apply, I'm just letting you know that. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, when you win those prizes though, okay, or if you go on Oprah when she had her little show when she was out here giving a car out to everybody in the audience, you have to still pay for the taxes. I'm just trying to let y'all know how Uncle Sam works. Okay. He want his money. Anyway. When you get a prize, when you win some money, whatever you receive that you didn't pay for, and there's some value to it, Uncle Sam gonna tax you, the sales tax. You still have to pay for the taxes, even though the gift is free. Okay, so let's say you go on The Price is Right and you win that Bugatti, and they be like, the car is yours. You just need to come up with about $15,000 to cover the taxes. Ain't nobody gonna tell me if you got two good ears that's working and you could just hear what I just said, you ain't got it. That, I won that Bugatti and I ain't gonna get it because I can't afford to pay those taxes. I'm gonna just let y'all, just keep it. Go on ahead and keep the car. It was just fun to come on the show. You ain't gonna say that. You calling up your nana, you calling up your granny, you calling up your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your people, your kids. You call up your children. Do y'all got some money I can borrow? I know you ain't but 2 and 3, but do you have an account? Okay. Did your grandma set you up an account that I can go to and collect some of this money just to go get the Bugatti? Because really, even if a Bugatti ain't your dream car, it would still benefit you if you out here thinking like a business, or just if you just out here thinking about money and hearing it. I hear money in the Bugatti and I don't even want no Bugatti. Let me tell you where I hear the money. You can win the prize, right? Run up on that game show, win the prize, pay the taxes, sell your brand new Bugatti. Okay? And keep that money. All right. Anyway, outside of that, you could hold on to that Bugatti and rent your Bugatti to these rappers that's out here doing their music videos, to these artists and these pop singers out here that need them expensive cars in their music videos. Okay, go ahead and start renting your Bugatti. You ain't got to drive it. You could pimp your Bugatti real quick. Okay, anyway, I hear money. I just had to let you know what I was hearing. But now, we talking about this car and we talking about these taxes. And I know you ain't going to hear all that money and say, no, you know what? I can't afford them taxes. I'm not going to take that Bugatti, Mr. Price is Right, sir, host, showman. Just keep it. Okay? It was just fun to go and spin the wheel. You lying. You're going to go get the money, okay? You're going to bust out every credit card you could find. You might steal somebody else's credit. You might go out here and commit a crime so you can get that Bugatti. I'm just saying it's going to cross your mind if you ain't got the money up front, okay? Anyway, my point is, you ain't going to say I can't afford to get that Bugatti. You're going to make a way. It's going to be important enough for you to figure it out. And that is my point, okay? Let's get into one more example, because I don't know if y'all can relate to a Bugatti. Y'all might just like y'all Nissan Altimas out here. Anyway, let's talk about surgery, okay? Because I'm going to talk about the actual medical surgery, and then the backyard, basement, backdoor cosmetic surgeries, okay? Because what I want you to know is that when a person need their surgery, they be out here about to commit a crime to get that money. Ain't nobody saying I can't afford to stay alive, okay? Ain't nobody fitting to die behind not being able to afford these medical expenses, okay? But you know they be checking for insurance and they be wanting to check and see how much money you got and all this stuff. So people have to take a loan. They might have to borrow against 401k. They might have to, cut an arm or a leg so they can save their life. I'm just saying that people, when it's important enough, figure it out. Okay? So that's the medical surgery. All right? Much love to the people that got to get their surgeries. Do what you got to do. No judgment from me. No judgment from me, even if your surgeries is cosmetic. Because what I know about you and your driving determination, when you trying to push them things up, right? When you trying to suck it in, squeeze it in, and make it hold itself on its own, when you trying to suck out some fat and do something to your body, okay, knife it up, do what you gotta do. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, you usually figure out a way to get that money. Now, we're not going to talk about what you had to do to come up with that money, but we just going to talk about what I want to stress. The point that I'm making out here in these streets is that it was important enough for you to figure it out. Tax refund came in. You might have put a couple extra kids and their social security numbers on your tax return just so you can make it happen. I'm just saying, I don't know what you had to do. I don't know who you had to do it with. But what I do know is that you figured it out. So all I'm saying, and all I want you guys to do, because I don't do nothing but give solutions, I want you to stop saying you can't afford it, especially when it's something that's going to affect your whole lifestyle, when it's going to change your life. Like if I'm offering you a challenge and it's going to teach you how to master sync where you can make 6 figures each year, okay, I want you to know the value in that. And I want you to know that if that is your goal, to be able to do music full time and kill it in sync, you shouldn't be out here saying, I can't afford it. I'ma just let that whole lifestyle go. I just stay broke over here. I'm just not even going to figure it out. Why? What are you saying? Why are you saying that? Okay? I want you to think solutions. Like that's why this podcast is here. I'm trying to transform your mindset. I got to give y'all examples and show stuff to you and break it down so you are aware of why you're not winning. Why you're not hearing money. Okay? You can't afford to be successful, or would you? Why you can't figure that out? Okay, because I want you to know when you get to the other side and sync, it's a beautiful land. Okay, this ain't no like grass is greener on the other side. You know what? She was doing all that talk about how winning in sync was good, and now I'm over here making all this money and not paying not much any taxes, and I don't really think I like this. I just don't think I really needed this. No, that's not what you're going to say when you get here. Okay. I got to get you here though. All right. I got to get your mind right so you can hear this money and you can figure it out. Now, what I like to do, like I said, only thing I can do is give solutions. So here's what we're going to do. For the people that's going to figure it out, I'm going to incentivize you to hurry up and figure it out. Now, so there's going to be a flash sale, 24-hour sale. All right. So 24 hours from now, if you go to Sync Superstar Academy, that's syncsuperstar.com. If you sign up for any of the challenges, use offer code workshop and you are going to save 24% off the challenge. Okay. You got to do it in the next 24 hours. That's going to be for this 24-hour accelerated Sync Superstar challenge. Okay. Second thing I'm going to do, because I know some of you are going to still sit here back after I just gave all of my juicy examples and be like, I still can't figure it out, Bubble. I know what you're saying. I still can't afford it. All right. So if your credit is shot, you ain't got nothing to borrow against, you ain't got no 401k, you ain't got no leg to sell. Okay. I don't want you to sell your rib. So don't sell your rib. We're going to fix your credit. And I'm going to give you guys 24% of the personal credit repair. Okay. Just go to syncsuperstar.com and use offer code podcast10. You still have just 24 hours to do this. Okay. Because look, Bubble don't keep giving no sales. Bubble going to incentivize the person that takes action now. You got 24 hours from right now. Bubble on deck.
Look, if you're broke, don't talk to me. I said if you're broke, you can't talk to me. Hey.